Here comes the earring plane. How do I know? Because my ears just started ringing. Not my ears, my temples. Kind of feels like my ears. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like a 20,000 hertz of. That's the one. Why is there a fucking twin turbo prop supposed looking like, I'm gonna say that's a, I don't know. The tail color seems to be similar to a United, I think. But that's not. See that fucking plane right there? That motherfucker flies over this fucking property every fucking 6 minutes. At that height. You see it through the trees. Yeah. There it goes. And then it's out of the tree. That plane flies over day and night. Every 2 to 6 minutes, all day, all night. And it's not a perfectly even 2 to 6 minutes necessarily even. Sometimes it'll go over 1, 2, 3, 4 of them will go over, maybe in 5 minutes. And then there'll be a 5-minute pause. And then 3 more will go over. And then 4 small airplanes will come over. And then a few of the jets will come and fly over. But there's never a time when there's not one of these fuckwads flying over. But that one I call the earring plane. Because wee, carrier wave in my brain. Isn't that neat? Uncle Sam has been spending all your tax money to learn how people work and how their brains work and how they can make drugs and things to control you. And what they discovered is that all metals are drugs. And they're spraying aluminum, barium, strontium drug on you. And it gets all through every cell in your body because it's toxic and it will make you sick for that reason. But that's not why they're doing it. They just don't care about that aspect of it because that doesn't matter. Because your life doesn't matter. It's more about controlling what you do or don't do. Okay, tiny brains, tune in, key hard. Okay. You put metal in every cell in your body, you become an antenna. Like, ding, that's the antenna. There's a signal that's coming into these little antenna receivers right here because there's metal inside every cell of your body. Special metal, special mix of aluminum, barium, and strontium, which have a resonant frequency. Each one has its own resonant frequency. You mix them in specific amounts, you get a special resonant frequency. Stay with me. Every cell in your body gets it. You're an antenna. They put up cell phone towers and those little flat panels of microwave RFID reader things at every intersection across town within the last 1.5 to 2 years. They've completely covered the entire city with them in all places, and all the interstates as well. And they've dropped the cell phone stem arrays to like 100 feet. They have them on top of churches and schools and pointing right into the hillsides of neighborhoods. Okay, those send out microwaves. Microwaves are also frequency and resonant. Your body's an antenna. They have a microwave transmitter. Are you still with me here? It's not rocket scientist. Look up any of the stuff I'm saying. Brainwave frequency is same as Schumann resonance. 7 to 9 hertz. That's a very low frequency, but that's what our brains think at. That's what you think your soul comes to you in. That's where you think your mind is. It's not inside the radio. It's somewhere else. The ether, maybe God has it in a jar in space. Okay? I don't really care, and I'm not going to discuss where the consciousness comes from. We have it, though. Or we're just imagining everything in the world one person at a time, and I don't think that's the case. So, we're a radio receiver for our own soul, basically. And that's why you're here, and your body is slightly different from you. That's why you don't have total control over it. You don't make your heart beat. You don't make your liver function. You don't have to think about what your adenoids are doing. You do got to think about the weird bugs that crawl out of your ear when you put some antifungal on there, and suddenly they want to try and go for your eye, and then you're like battling them off for a long time. That is something to look to. I don't know what the hell that is, but you know what? I know doctors are demons and liars, because I asked a doctor about the strange feeling in my ear a year ago, and she said, looked in there with the thing, oh, well, no, in fact, looks really good, and then moved right along with her physical examination of me real quickly, and didn't say anything more about it. Well, doc, you were wrong. I think you were lying. You fucking demon. Anyway, yeah, you're an antenna. So you fill you with a metal that has a specific resonant frequency. Aluminum, barium, strontium. Aluminum, highly conductive. Barium, able to retain memory. Barium is on your credit card swiper strip, so it keeps your credit card number. Okay, when you got a certain mixture in your body, you're like a credit card swiper. Wherever you walk by one of those panels, it knows it's you. You'd be butt-ass naked. And you walk down the street, every panel you walk by, at every intersection, and every cell phone tower, you're going to be coordinated constantly. It's like you have a phone on you when you don't. That's what the fucking shit is for. And it goes beyond that, it really does. Here comes this fucking next plane. This is the jumbo. The earring plane hasn't been back yet. Sometimes the jumbos make my ears ring too. I think they put their transmitter setups on many different styles of planes, including the small propeller planes that'll fly right over the neighborhoods. And they fly in commercial looking planes as well. They've all been chartered. They've chartered every plane in the fucking world that is not doing something else to do this. Microwave and spray the United States and Western Europe and Australia. So that you can be tracked everywhere you go, so that possibly your brainwave frequency, the 7 to 8 hertz, can be, I forget the exact term they use for it, but basically you can take wavelengths and double them or cut them in half and quarters, and as long as you stay in even increments, you can have resonant effects at vastly different ones. So you could have a 16 hertz would have a resonant effect with an 8 hertz. You see what I'm saying? So the microwaves being at 2.8 gigahertz or up to 4 gigahertz, those probably are frequencies that will connect with your 7 to 10 hertz. There's a chemtrail being sprayed into a cloud. I guess there's ice crystals 10 feet over the cloud. There's ice crystals in the cloud, but the cloud itself is not an ice crystal. Yeah. Here you go, Ron. Have some more aluminum, barium, strontium. We've mixed in a little nuclear waste as well, just for a little extra flavor. Oh, and you're going to love the cold we came up with. Yeah, you'll be hacking up lungs for days. It might even kill you. What's up with that cloud? That don't look right. It might kill you. It looks like a giant fucking magnifying glass. Like, oh, here we got the face. Shut up or we're gonna get you. Look at my dark cloud. Oh, no. We're watching you, Ron. We're watching you. Pumpkinhead's gonna get you. Pumpkinhead better look out for me. I'm scarier than anything we're gonna find in these woods. Just look at me. I look scary, huh? I didn't always look scary. I used to be a nice guy. I just wanted to get along, maybe meet a girl, have sexual intercourse. But no, nothing but bitches and hoes, bitches and hoes. cloud is moving so much slower than the rest. I'm done with my video, but I gotta let this thing roll for a minute here. That looks crazy. Uh-oh, my ears are beginning to ring. That one came on slowly. And sometimes, as a plane approaches, it'll be like wham, and I'm like, ah, god damn, it hurts. And sometimes it comes on slowly for a few seconds. It'll be like, and this was a slow one. Maybe the plane's coming at an angle. I still don't hear it though. Those clouds look odd too. They don't look as menacing though. That's nice. They kind of look like the ones above those clouds. Wouldn't it be cool if angels came down right now and they just waved their wingy arms and these chemtrail clouds just whooped up into a tornado and were cast out into space? It might look something like that. That's like a giant Mickey Mouse rabbit. I don't know what that is. That's a freaky looking cloud though. You know, one of the things I loved about Vancouver before the chemtrails, you know, growing up here, it was like paradise. Oh, AMR ambulance. Yeah, that's for you, fucker. It was the clouds. We have just gorgeous, huge clouds, look like mountains, look like giant boulders and mountains like over you, look just gonna fall on you. I just lay in the grass and like watch clouds for hours. The varieties would be great, and we get lots of clouds and it's not raining, you know, sometimes. So. It used to rain here. Hey, that's becoming the angel now. He got a harp in his hand too. See? There's the harp. There's a little roby thing. There's a little wing. There's the head. That's the angel. Coming to knock down these microwave planes and suck the chemtrails out of the air. And look over here. Earlier today, these hawks were flying, or these eagles. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure. But they were like masses of them. It's because it's raining. Only when it rains does the life return. You know, when they chemtrail, there ain't shit. There's nothing. There's no noble creatures doing anything. Ain't even people out. Yeah, there was just a big group of these. I think they're hawks. They're watching the field back there, probably looking for mice. No. Cause I'm fucking busy! Hold on a minute! Alright, well I gotta wrap up my video. Done that.